So the latest video which I uploaded to YouTube, it's simply titled All SV-1 plus guitar, because the only oscillators I used were from this wonderful synthesizer, the Pittsburgh Modular Lifeforms SV-1. I really wanted to squeeze as much value out of this wonderful little synthesizer as I could. So I have various things going on, which I'm just going to talk through just now. There's a lot of modulation, which helps everything sound unlike one synth. And I did employ some additional VCAs, some additional VCFs and ADSRs. So let's just go through some of these voices. I have my patch notes here to keep me right. Anyway, first of all, let's listen to the bass voice. So here we are. Now what this is, it's quite simple. It is the sub-oscillator here, and it's being controlled by this gate. So it's using the Pittsburgh Modular filter and the Pittsburgh envelope generator. Now, the CV is actually coming in from channel 1 here. So the CV is coming in from channel 1, and it's getting split. I don't really know if I needed to do this. It's getting split between oscillator 1 and oscillator 2. So the CV's, this sub-oscillator is tied to the notes which are being played here. And what I tried to do was use a different gate. So the gate is coming from channel 4. So that seems to be everything that happens in the bass voice. And it's got a little filter here which isn't really doing that much. There you go, open up the filter, and that's where you get a little bit of resonance there. Now, what I also paired this with is coming out of this channel in the mixing desk. There you go. So I've just unmuted it. Let's hear it in isolation. So this is using channel 1 pitch and gate information. So there you go. That's channel 1 pitch and gate information, and that is coming out of oscillator 1 here. So this is this oscillator, and it's going into VCF. It's going into this VCF. And it's going into ADSR1. There you go, you can see the flashing lights. So it's going into ADSR1 and VCA1. Now, it's being modulated by channel 3 of Black Sequencer. And let's just see what this modulation does. The modulation is going into the CV for frequency. Now, if we took this out, this is what we're hearing. And then if we pop that back in, oops. There you go. So pop that back in, and we can hear the effect that this modulation has on the filter. And there you go. So that's the little modulation dialed into the filter. As I say, if you take it out and then you put it back. So both of those, the sub-oscillator and the oscillator 1 here, which is a saw wave that I've used, are both together make this bass sound. 2 channels. Right, so let's mute those and move on to channel 2. Now channel 2 is taking out of oscillator 2, which again uses the pitch information from oscillator 1. We have the sine wave, this one. So we have the sine wave coming out of oscillator 2, and it's just going straight into Pony VCF, because by this point I had run out of VCAs. So this just goes straight into Pony VCF. Okay, and if we remove the modulation source from, that's what you get. That will plop that back in, and now that modulation source is coming from channel 1. And there you go. So channel 1 is modulating so we've kind of got 3 independent voices from these oscillators already. And if we go to channel 5 and 6 on my mixer, channel 5 and 6 on my mixer here. Now what this is this is a triangle wave from oscillator 2, triangle wave here. And that is again being controlled by the CV pitch coming from channel 1, being split here. The gate is a channel 2 gate. So, and the gate is going into this ADSR. So that's going into the second ADSR. And the VCA2, so it's going through VCA2 as well, VCA2 here, and it's been modulated by channel 2, channel 2 modulation. So this is this. It looks like that. I don't really think it makes too much of a noise what it looks like actually. So if you take that out, there you go. And you put that back. So it just tightens it up a bit, tightens up the filter. And if we add this to the other lead voice, there you go. And the bass voices. So that's good. Now the very last one is channel 7 and 8, and that is the square wave from VCO2, square wave. There is no filter here because I've run out of filters, so there's no filter on this. It's going straight into C legs. It is going through VCA, but it's going straight into C legs, and these controls on C legs are kinda making a little bit of a filter sound without any. There you go. And the gate for that is actually from this modulation source. I've got this modulation source going into VCA4, okay, and the modulation source looks like this. You see? So that's acting as the gate. Again, it's the same pitch information that all the oscillators are sharing, but it's just being affected by a different gate. So when we put these 3 lead sounds together, and then the bass sounds, routings and varying gates have managed to really make the synth into a far more useful instrument. It does sound like we've got some independent voices running here. So I'm going to continue my experiments with this type of routing and just see what other variations I can construct.